Runners from all over the country will be testing their limits in Manitou this weekend. They're gearing up for the annual Pikes Peak Ascent and Marathon. Runners will be able to decide between two stages of the race. The Ascent kicks off tomorrow morning at 7 and features a 13-mile run up Pikes Peak. The Marathon features a round trip for sprinters covering a grueling 26 miles up and down the mountain. The event has taken place in Manitou since 1966.
Well, of course, I know many of those runners will want to know what the weather is going to do this weekend when they're making that run up and down the mountain. We'll send things over to Storm Tracker 13's Abby Acone for more in your forecast.
Thanks so much. The morning time frames of the weekend don't look all that bad. One computer model we're looking at shows the possibility for some spotty storms on Sunday morning, but then the afternoon time frames look to be more active. Kind of that typical Colorado summer pattern for you. Right now, blue sky and sunshine across much of southern Colorado. That's our view from our Cornerstone Roofing and Gutter Neighborhood Weather Network camera, where temperatures sit in the mid-80s. It's warm out there, so if you're stepping outside for lunch, you know what, the temperatures should be cooperating, but keep in mind that you should have the umbrella with you. We have the possibility for some scattered and isolated storms. We already have some of that activity cropping up. We'll get to that momentarily. First, a look at those temperatures across southern Colorado. Mid to upper 80s for the I-25 corridor, upper 80s, low 90s for the eastern plains, Alamosa pleasant at 79 degrees, 60s and 70s for the mountains. Now, live HU Doppler radar is indicating where all that activity is taking place. Primarily, we're seeing some of these spotty storms cropping up in the mountains, just as we anticipated. We expect these storms to increase in their coverage as we go throughout the afternoon. We won't see as much activity in the eastern plains today. Primarily, the activity is going to take place along and west, the I-25 corridor. So again, you can see some of these spotty storms developing. One particular storm we've had our eye on throughout the last hour and a half is this cell just to the west of the Pikes Peak region, producing some moderate to heavy rain, and it's moving off to the northwest at 5 miles an hour. So Manitou Springs, the Waldo Canyon burn scar will escape this particular cell unless it decides to change its course, and we will keep you posted if it does. There's some storms just continuing for portions of the mountains west of the Walsenburg and Trinidad area. This particular cell producing some of that hail, light to moderate rain. Right now, it's moving off to the south and to the west. This afternoon, some of our threats we're facing include heavy rain along with gusty winds, hail possible like we've already seen across the area. The best chance for El Paso and Teller counties to see some of these storms will be between 3 and 8 o'clock. I know that's a wide range, but I'm hoping that helps. These spotty showers and storms will continue at least until 8. A few stubborn storms hanging on. The best chance for Pueblo seeing these storms will be between 7 and 10 p.m., so keep the rain gear with you. The 7-day forecast in Colorado Springs shows temperatures ranging in the 80s throughout the rest of the work week. Over the weekend, the morning time frames look decent with active afternoons, especially Sunday into Monday. We clear things out and dry things out generally the middle to end of next work week, but we can't rule out a few spotty afternoon storms. 95 tomorrow in Pueblo with the low 90s on Sunday. A lot of moisture to work with Sunday into Monday, so flooding concerns will be boosted. Stick with us. In Pueblo, we keep things dry Tuesday all the way through Friday. Those temperatures fluctuating in the upper 80s to mid 90s. 92 tomorrow in Canyon City. With the upper 80s on Sunday, we keep in the chance for more widespread storms Sunday into Monday, with drier conditions for us Tuesday all the way through Friday. Those temperatures in the 80s and 90s. Finally, in Teller County, 78 will be tomorrow's high temperature, with the 70s Sunday through Friday, and the chance for those daily showers and storms through Tuesday. We could possibly get a break on Wednesday, but remember, we have several different, we just have a long time until Wednesday comes. We're going to get a lot of information up until that point. We're going to have a look at those overnight lows, a few live looks coming up next.
All right, Abby.